Hey everyone, Mr. Brickbear here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys some of the leaked images for the spring sets for 2019. So without any further ado guys, let's get straight into the video. Alright, so this first set is the Imperial Dropship. We have seen this before, and also I am putting these as from my favourite to least favourite. So yeah, just if you're wondering why they're in this order, but as you can see, we get the original Han Solo minifigure there, which is really cool. But I really like how they keep the dropship really simple, just so they don't have to spend all their time working on that, because what I'm really interested in is the minifigures, because we do have the exact same minifigure selection as obviously the old dropship, and then we do have the new molds for the helmets, which is really cool. So this is probably going to be my favourite set. And as you can see by the price at the bottom left, we only have the dollars at the moment, so it is only $20 about. So yeah, I don't really know how much that is in pounds right now, but usually they just put it as £20. I don't think they're going to, go by the currency exchange rate. They're just going to put it as £20 probably. That's what they usually do. So it is probably going to be unfortunately more expensive for us in the UK, but they usually do that. But if I'm wrong, then that'd be pretty cool. But anyway, so let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Alright, so the next one we have on this list is the ATAT Clonaid, and this one's actually really good, I think, because it's only $30, which probably they do usually take the price down to £25, so it's not too bad really looking at it, because you do get the ATAT, which is really similar to the 501st one that I actually have right next to me. Yeah, that one's really, now I'm looking at it, it's really similar, but I guess it was pretty much the same exact thing anyway. So yeah, and you do get the Darth Vader minifigure, which is really cool as well. And you do get the Spider Droid, which I didn't expect them to actually add into this sort of set, but yeah, I'm really liking the minifigure selection as well. You have just the regular battle droid, and then you have another Wookiee, which is really helpful if you want to make a mock or something. This is one set that I can definitely say you could get more than one of, because you want more than one Spider Droid, you want more than one AT-AT, more than one droid, more than one clone, more than one Wookiee, so yeah, I think this is a really good set. Alright, so the next up on the list we have the Slave One. I would have put this higher on the list, but I just think the other sets are pretty much a little bit, just a little bit better than this one, I say. It's still really good set. But for $120, I don't think you're really getting enough, I would say, because with the just out of the blue, just another set I can think of is the First Order Star Destroyer, for example. That set was about this price as well, I'm pretty sure in dollars. So yeah, you can just see it's a lot smaller than that. It looks a lot smaller than that, and it has less minifigures. So I don't know. I'm just throwing that out there. It's about the same price, but I don't know how much it is going to be in pounds. But again, it would probably be about £110. I'm going to say something like that. They usually do something like that. But the Slave One does look really good. We don't have a piece count at the moment, so there might be a lot of small pieces. So it might bump up the price a little bit because there are a lot of pieces. But usually Slave Ones, if you look at the old Slave Ones, they don't usually have that many pieces. Just because it's quite a simple build really, but they have put a lot of detail into it. It does look really good, don't get me wrong, it's just the price that's kind of putting me off of it really. But yeah, they do have two new bounty hunters. I don't really know the names off the top of my head. I do recognise them though. But yeah, so they're the first times that they've been made in Lego, so that's really cool. And then you do have the Princess Leia, which kind of actually goes with this set if you think about it. Well, I don't know, actually, now I'm thinking about it now. I guess not, because it's the wrong one. But anyway, so yeah, that's pretty much the Slave One. Really good looking set. It's just the price really putting me off. So next up on the list, we have the Anakins Podracer set, which I think looks really accurate, looking at the details now on the sides. $30, fair price. I think it's pretty much all they could go for, really. I think 40 would have been way too overpriced. People would moan at it for it, but obviously 20's really too cheap for this kind of set. So I think 30 is a good price. Just not really the sort of set I'm really needing at the moment. But you know, if people like it, it's up to them if they like it. It's a good set. It's a good set for what it is. But I'm just not really into this sort of stuff from Star Wars, you know. But yeah, it does come with 2 really good minifigures, and Luke, obviously Luke in the pilot outfit, looking really, really cool for the 20th anniversary minifigure. And then Padme does have the medium legs, I guess you say. I don't know. It just has the new small legs, just a little bit taller, just so she does look a little bit older, you know, as she is in the film. But yeah, that's pretty much for this one. I haven't really got much to say for it. It's kind of a simple vehicle, really. It doesn't look like it's going to have too many features, not that it should, because it doesn't really do anything in the film apart from one scene. But yeah, it's kind of a cool set. Some people will get fun out of it, but I don't think it will sell as well as some of the other ones on this list. Alright, so next up on the list we have the Snowspeeder set for $40 or $39.99. Don't know how much the pound price is again. I don't know how much it is for any of them, but you know, you can obviously type it in Google Translate thing and it will tell you, but you know, you don't know what Lego is actually going to price it as. But anyway, so I think this is an alright set. It's not the best, but as you can see with the Rebel Pilot's helmet, I just want to point this out real quick. It's gone back to the old versions of the helmet, so I'm not too sure about that. I guess they just kind of tested to see what it was like with the newer ones, and then I think they're just going to scrap it, to be honest. But we don't know. But it is just the regular old Snowspeeder, nothing really special here. I guess it's kind of a upgrade from the last one, but not really too much of an upgrade. Cockpit area looks a little bit different, but pretty much the same vehicle. Then we have the little turret on the side, which is kind of plain. I don't know. It's kind of just on a little slit of a base plate. It's not even like a whole base plate, just like a half of a base plate. So I don't know. Seems a bit cheap, really, for $40 set. It seems like you should get a bit more than this. But yeah, you get the Lando minifigure with it. Looks alright. It is just the one from the Cloud City set, the original Cloud City. So I guess it's nice to get this with it. But if you actually wanted to buy that original figure by itself, it is about $40. So you know, I guess you could just buy this if you are looking to get that minifigure, and then you get the free Snowspeeder if you're thinking of it like that. So I guess that's kind of cool. But yeah, not too great of a set in my opinion. But for the Lando figure, I think it's pretty good. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and let me know in the comments what you think about all these sets, and if you like them and are looking forward to them, remember to always leave a like. I really, really appreciate it. So thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys in the next one. Bye guys.